After John from 48 May admitted last week on the show that he had a irrational fear of slugs, we thought we'd now try and confront fears on Endzone. And to that end, we have My Life Story up on the rooftops of Juice TV, standing here with Matt, Ben, Phil, and Simon from My Life Story. Boys, how you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Anyone scared?
Me.
There you
So I'm
go.
scared of heights.
Yeah. Where does that come from? Fell on your head as a child?
I guess. I can't remember. It's just always been near the fair.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's been 5 years that you guys have been together now.
Yeah, it's something pretty close to that, I think.
Now, you started off originally as a band called Nevertheless. Tell us about how that actually came together. Were you guys at school together?
Well, basically, I'm probably not the best person to talk to because I was the addition. These three actually formed, and then they couldn't really find a drummer, so I
Ben, if you could just step out for a second. Yeah, just in the
step
background
back.
there you go.
It started really when we were good family friends, us three anyway, and kind of like born together almost, in that our families were so close. And I was
Those two probably a little more closely.
But I was actually there when Phil was born, like in the room.
Wow.
Actually, that's the honest truth. So that's kind of how we kind of became friends and almost family, and then now we're one big family with Ben.
Okay, so then Ben, you came on board and they thought, hey, this is really cranking up a gear. Let's change the name.
Yeah, well, no, I was there for a good 3 years of Nevertheless, I suppose. Yeah, we played our first show as this four. Slightly different lineup, but essentially the same whānau. Yep.
Nice. Te reo on Endzone.
The name change came when we did the New Zealand Schools Tour last year, and there was another band we found out in the States called Nevertheless who were picking up quite a profile. And we thought, since we're starting kind of doing the next big thing with the Schools Tour and stuff, we thought, we'll change the name now rather than later, just to save the hassle, and we could also kind of wipe the slate clean, if you will, and go from there, which is why we changed it to My Life Story.
Awesome. Let's talk about the schools tour. You guys spent a good long while on the road, notched up over 100 shows. Who nearly killed who?
Well, I was essentially the bus driver for most of the journey, and there were a few sketchy moments where I could have wiped out everyone on tour, but luckily none of it came to be.
And that would have been just out of plain spite.
Yeah, whenever they used to piss me off, I'd just take those corners that extra little bit fast, just in case we slid out.
Nice. Or rolled. Yeah. So let's talk about the new EP, The Night Is Young. When was that written? When was that written, and whereabouts did you record it?
It's got our 4 previous singles. We've had 4 singles up until now, so it's actually got all 4 of them on there. So they've been recorded kind of over the last year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So it's a bit of a mix. If you look at the credits on the back, it'll say this track recorded here and mixed by blah 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 blah. So it's a mixture between Dudley Studios and 203, and also Simon's studio at home, Abacus Studios. So we've just been kind of just putting it together over the last kind of year and a half, and now it's just all come together as the one CD.
Right.
So it's a bit of a mixed bag really, but we're really happy with how it's come out.
But pardon the pun, it kind of tells the story of the band.
Yeah, our life story. Yeah, totally.
Our life story so far. We're hoping that basically the release of the EP, we can kind of turn a new page with an up and coming album. So turn a new page in the My Life Story book.
Nice. Yeah. Will it have like a little Tinkerbell on the bottom? It's time to turn the page. This is really your first sort of official EP, isn't it? It's come out. You've kind of had a couple of others, but despite that, you guys picked up the best, the Juice TV Best Breakthrough Artist last year. Yep. Did that help you at all, or is it just kind of something that's sitting around on the mantelpiece?
I mean, I guess it's something to add to the bio, which we're really kind of proud of doing. In that year, we did the school soon. We changed the name to My Life Story at the beginning of last year, and then 6 months later we got Breakthrough Artist of the Year, so it's definitely a massive achievement for us in that kind of sense. So yeah, I mean, it does just sit on dressing table at home, but I mean,
We look
yeah,
at it a lot and
yeah, we hold it
reminisce
up.
and-
It's all about the memories, the good memories.
Have you seen the new ones this year?
No.
They look really
No.
snazzy this year.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I'll stop talking about that. Who wants to tell me about the new video?
Ben
Of course
can.
you do, Ben.
The new video was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for our new single called "What It's All About." As in the rest of it, Matt would like to.
Well, we kind of came up with the idea ourselves. We've been working with Ivan from the independent film company for a while, and kind of
Ivan the Bulgarian.
Yep.
The man has very interesting ears. Have you noticed?
Haven't noticed his ears.
One of them's attached, and one of them's and one of them isn't. Sorry, Van, I've just divulged your secret to the world, but I felt people should know.
But yeah, it was kind of the whole theory was a story. The whole idea of it was a story, and kind of looking back on your life, and yeah, that's kind of the whole video concept was like an old man, which is Phil, looking back on his life and looking back to the times like when we're in a band now and performing and that kind of stuff. So, and there's heaps of photos, actual photos of us when we were little and stuff,
Cool.
and a photo album, and that's all in there as well. So.
Yeah. Simon, did you play yourself when you were young?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so what's coming up, fellas? Gigs we should know about?
At the moment, we're in the kind of beginning stages of planning a follow-up tour for the EP, kind of around summer. So we're just trying to work in with some other bands that we can't name at the moment because we haven't really confirmed anything. But yeah, we are looking at getting around New Zealand, coming to see everyone again, and just to follow up on the EP and obviously sell it. So yeah,
It's got to make it a good sort of, well, not, I wouldn't necessarily say cheap, but a good sort of holiday.
Excuse for a holiday.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we've done that before. We went to Australia and had a little bit of an excuse for a holiday and called it a mini tour. and it worked. We had fun.
It caught a few waves over there, but essentially it was a tour, hard working and yeah.
Well, I think all remains to be said is that if you want to check out more about My Life Story, I think you go to mylifestoryband.com, or you can go to the MySpace page, which is
MySpace.com.
My Life Story NZ. You can buy the DVD there, I'd imagine. You can get some T-shirts maybe.
yeah, sure.
You can become one of their 14,000 friends.
Yes.
That'd be much appreciated if you did that.
So what it's all about, is the video finished?
Yeah, it's, I think it's airing now, I think.
Well,
at the moment.
should we check it out then?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We've been with My Life Story. Let's check out what it's all about. You're on End Zone.